Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon. We are from group 58 and from Lex 2011, Comic Street, Lex Comic Street. And today is our last discussion, which is discussion 6. Okay, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Ahmad Farhan bin Shahjahan, matric number 190650.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Shafi'i bin Muhammad Ghazali and my metric number is 188160.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Afiq bin Mat Yassin and my metric number is 187170.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Aizam bin Muhammad Renan and my metric number is 190187.
Hi, my name is Sumaya binti Bahar Zaman. My metric number is 199293.
Hello, my name is Rosa Faiza bin Zakaria and my metric number is 196638.
Okay, so for today we will discuss about the conclusion and what we got from our previous comic strip that we made. Do you still remember the first comic strip that we did?
The title, yes.
The title?
What's the title actually?
It's called the
Go green, go green.
Go green.
Yeah.
Go green, yes.
The theme is Go Green, which concentrates on the turtle and the trash in the sea, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We actually tried to emphasize that the importance of protecting endangered species like turtle because of the plastic straw that we use. So in this comic strip, I learned a lot. I think that I learned how to draw, especially turtle, from that first comic strip, and I quite feel confident with my turtle compared to the others. So I do not know about the others, but I think it's a good one. So however, we try to send the message to the readers that this comic strip, the first one is Go Green, is trying to help the turtle to live longer than usual. So Afiq, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, that's what we did for the first comic strip, where we emphasize on eliminating or reducing the consumption of plastic straw, and so that because plastic can be disposed, so the only way to get rid of it is just by disposing it to the sea, and the one who are affected by this are the turtles, as we've seen it. And I think let's move on to the second comic, where we discuss about
Cyberman.
Cyberman.
Yeah.
Cyberbullying.
I think that most of us remember Cyberman.
Because this is just last week, you know,
Yeah.
compared to the first one.
Yeah.
And how to say compared, because we don't really felt the effect of the turtle to us, but when cyberbullying is something that is happening near to us.
Yeah.
Especially we emphasizes on the student life, because we actually are students, and how it affects a student from being a good student to depressed to skipping classes, and it shows that how one person's negative impact others in a bad way. Yeah, so that's what from this comic strip Lex 2011, I learned a lot on how to draw a comic.
Same.
Because I never been drawing anything before this, right? And I should be grateful for this likes. At first I was like, why did I choose this? Now I'm grateful for choosing this likes, especially with great teammates like you all.
Thanks.
We bond like we were friends for 5 years or 3 years since first year, you know. I think at the end of the day it's like kind of sad because this is the last video. May I cry? Okay, back to it. Okay. So I think that's what I get from both of these comics, the first one and the second one. Maybe others would like to share their opinion on what they get based on the first comic and the second.
Okay, I would like to say about the second comic first. For me, what I get from the second comic is that it emphasize on how we as a person needs to reach out to our friends.
Yes.
Okay.
Because who was the main character? Abu, right? Okay, Abu and Bob, right?
Yes. Bob.
Okay. When Abu noticed that his friend Bob is seems like to have some kind of problems, so Abu reached out to Bob and asked what happens, what's going on with him. And by him, when he do that, He identifies that what the problems that Bob is facing, and he proceeds to help him by using his case powers. So it's basically it emphasizes on we as a person needs to help each other, especially our friends, since they are the ones that are close to us.
Yes.
Okay, and for the first comic strip,
Go
Green
green.
Turtle, right? Okay. What I get from that is that okay, the turtle is the turtle, right? But what I get is that it emphasizes on protecting our nature by not just throwing out anything needlessly and without without proper care. It's like it doesn't just concerns on the turtle, but every living being. For example, in the sea, turtle, fish, sea life, plants, and everything like. Okay, so and I would like to also, the drawing. As everyone know, I'm not that good at drawing, and I like to. But I like to.
I think you have a good charm of luck.
Thank you. And usually when I draw, I will like drag a lot of time, right? So then I'm sorry about that. It's just that I just get into it, so I'm sorry.
But you still learn something, right?
Yeah, of course. My first time drawing, that's good. Stick figures.
Before this, you were drawing?
I never draw. Yeah, I only write. Oh, good. So yeah, by joining Lux, I managed to learn how to draw.
To draw. The most important thing that we learn from this Lex comic strip is we know that being a cartoonist is hard.
Yes.
You need to have a creative idea, and at the same time you need to have your own skill of drawing. So if you do not have both, you will be difficult to do.
Most important, you must have good storyline.
May I add on?
Yeah, sure.
What Shafiqi said about creative thinking is true, but what I believe this Lex course is stressing on is how we transfer the idea from our brain to others in the medium that I work on. For example, the language we use in English right now, like how we can communicate to others, like I can set up a time and properly transfer the idea to a comic that I work in a bit and love properly. And I think that's what that's the real purpose Lex behind this. We managed to see only at the end of it. At first we can't really see how English is affecting this, but now we can see that it is crucial for us to able to communicate well so that the idea is transferred from the beginning till the end. Let's say for example, if you have bad communication, Shafiq might say doing this to the turtle and everything, at the end of the day the end product we get something else. So like we say, discussion, having a reflection, videos, like having a talk and discussion like this is what we get from it, especially like we actually preparing ourselves for the future, I guess.
Yeah, it's true.
So how about the girls?
Guys didn't say anything. So, what do you guys actually learn from this?
Do you guys enjoy?
Yeah, you guys enjoy.
For the past 5 video, what do you get?
For me, it kind of I like this comic strip, especially with you guys. So I enjoying my drawing, even though I'm not too skilled, having skill. So what I get about this is we can elaborate more about our ideas by drawing.
So how about you? Yeah.
I'm going to say about the first comic. The first comic is good. I think to me is good because we raise the awareness of the danger about the straw, because right now people don't see the danger of straw. I mean, we do comic in the comedy way, but we raise the awareness for other people.
Yes.
And I also get to draw. Yeah, I never been draw like you can see. And then in this course is a good opportunity for me to learn how to draw.
Just draw.
Yes, and I get to know
Communicating.
guys. Yeah, communicate, get to know you guys. Oh, senior, right?
I thought we were like classmates.
So what about your opinion on comic strip 2?
Comic strip 2, actually we can get relate to it because it happened near us. We get a lot of issue right now, like cyberbully, all thing. And then the friend is helping their friends, so it's a good thing that we show to other people. I mean, we have to help the friend in needs.
So,
Okay, before we proceed, I would like to ask Maya. You already said about what you learned from Lex, right? But may I ask, what do you get from both Comic Street 1 and Comic Street 2? Will you elaborate a bit?
What I get from Comic Street 1, Go Green, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Go Green, we learn to appreciate more about the natures. We ourselves, like straw, we always like straw. We often choose straw, but just only for 2 minutes, and then we throw away. So just like waste of.
So did you bought the metal straw now? Oh, you bought it, okay, good.
Try to avoid straws.
We tried to
try it.
just drink from the cup,
Just
right?
drink,
Yeah. Straight from the cup.
Yes.
Right, yeah,
Straight from
no.
the cup. Because we just use that like for
yeah.
2 minutes,
Short, yeah.
3 minutes for
For a
short
short
time.
period of time.
So we could reduce our trash by appreciating more, appreciating nature more. Okay, so that from
Comic one.
one,
So, how
Comic
about
Street 2, cyberbully. We learn to what? Not to criticize our friends by social media. Then we learn to help each other.
do you think let's say we need to publish this comic to the outside, will the people get
Even
the
read
message?
it.
Will they even read it, right? Because we also maybe
We assume that people will read it.
okay, we assume people will read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say our comic is redesigned in a 3D.
Yeah,
I think
With our idea,
yeah.
our storyline. Do you think people will get the message?
Yeah.
Maybe. Because I tried to show to one of my friend,
Then
my roommate, my roommate, because he saw the drawing on the table. Then he asked me, "Oh, is this for Lex?" I said, yes. Then I asked him, read it first, then tell me what did you get from the story. Okay, because I was holding the comic strip too, then he read it, then he said, oh, is it about cyberbullying? Is it? He said about bullying, is it? I said, yeah, cyberbullying. I said, can you get the message? He said, okay lah, I can see it. He said that. because emphasizing on the fact,
Yeah.
obesity, because social media is first created to connect us together,
Yeah.
to
People misuse.
to enclose the distance that keep us apart. But then people are misusing it,
Yeah.
to criticize, to judge, to I don't know, a lot of bad things that the whole concept of social media is now going off the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think people really need to see it and use it in a good way, like building networks, getting good pen pals, friendships from all around the world, like get to know others' culture and everything. Like I hope people can, if our comic was selected to the Cult Day, and hopefully people can read it.
Yeah.
We hope. I'm really sure a lot of other group from Lex will have a better program. There are some people from the arts classes, I guess.
Maybe our drawing is not that good, but our story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
idea is the idea we get it together, like everyone's effort, like it's each pinch of magic, from everyone.
Okay.
So so by the way, Rose,
Yes.
at first, do you think this Lex is going to be useful for you?
Actually, at first I think it is hard because I don't like drawing.
Ah.
Don't even want to draw actually. But after do it with you guys, as you guys say, it's okay, just make it simple. So I try my best to draw, and then the result is quite nice. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I can learn how to draw turtle.
So are you tend to focus more time after this on drawing?
Yeah, I think I need more.
He wants to take this flexibly. Okay. So,
So,
Franz.
for me,
Oh, yeah.
it is my third Lex, I think.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah.
Should be the third.
I don't know how many Lex you've taken before.
This is the third Lex that I've taken. So, just like other Lex.
Hi, sorry, Kau nak tanya, you guys ada kelas eh?
So sorry for the inconvenience actually. People are asking whether we are using this classroom for in the KA, Complex Academic. So moving on. Let's get the video. You were saying for your third year taking
Oh,
the
yeah.
year.
It is just like the dialects, which is help me to get something to be confident in talking in English, because I'm not a good good speaker, English speaker. Maybe I always have problem with language, not just English. Maybe my mother tongue also. Every language have some problem to have good speaking. So by this legs, I improving from the first legs until the third legs. I think improving a lot.
So what you're trying to say that this legs teaches you on the soft skill part.
Yeah.
Right, soft skill part which you like for example presenting yourself, presenting your idea. This is what we learn like not from our course. Mostly in our course. There are presentation in our course also, but in this part we like extra, additional effort by the club office to help us like English is one of the most important language. It's the official global language, one of the UN language speaker in the UN, United Nations, and we believe that English is something that people should at least. It's okay if you have grammatical error and everything. If there's no grammar Nazis over here, at least you are the purpose of having a language is to transfer the message. As long as the recipient get the message you're trying to send, and that's all that matters. For me, I believe that.
Yes.
And yeah, as time goes by, you need to improve grammar too. But at first, I believe that you have the confidence in speaking English first. That's how we all develop the soft skill in speaking in different languages. And okay, I think it's about time we conclude our last video.
Yes.
Which is the last video for Lex 2011 this semester. For this semester.
It's quite sad.
It's quite sad to leave you all, and just I would say just to end the video, like one moral you guys get from this video, like what okay, like values you guys get from this video, like what's the not necessarily have to do with the commenting, like for example, let's say I can say time management, because all of us are different courses.
Yes.
We all have different courses. We managed to get the time that fits us. And hold on a second, we have incomers. Actually, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Do you have to ask?
No,
Just 5 minutes more.
Because we want.
yeah, sure. Actually, 1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay.
We are recording a video.
Is there any or
Okay. Sorry for the trouble again. I guess a lot of. I think the case
It's quite busy.
maybe they should create a system for resolution of classes. Okay, back to the topic. Okay, we were talking about we are from different courses. Like okay, that's what I learned. Because I learned this like I mean in every class I learned like time management, like how you guys manage to give and take. Because we are different classes, we find the time that everyone is free, like there's no class, then we manage to, even though it's like in the late evening or night, we still come to gather here. Like from some people take a bus, some people take a walk, around 4 kilometer walk. Like I appreciate you guys a lot. Thanks, and thanks for making it happen. Like you guys didn't give any trouble at all. Like especially I have bad experience in this gathering people. So the thing that I learned from this like time management, like it's very important for students, and for that thank you. So Farhan.
It's like to before for me for this legs, I gain more confidence in to deliver my speech, to deliver my idea. And next maybe drawing this.
Okay, sure. How about you, Shafi?
Okay, for me, I think that most of us have inclusion attitude, which all of us accept everything. It's like we give opinion and everything, trying to accept it as a good thing.
Good manager.
Yeah, I think so. So for example, do you have anything, Jad?
Well, what I learned from my meeting is that the first one is time management, of course, because I too have faced the same kind of problem as Afiq with Lex.
Maybe because Lex is
so it's like other members of the group is like sometimes comes late and we have to cancel and stuff like that. It's okay, but this group,
Alhamdulillah,
I'm grateful that everyone is time management is not a problem.
It's not.
And for the other one,
Maybe we'll come back to you later.
Again, we go this way.
Okay, for me, I gain a lot of confidence by doing this labs because this is my first time doing labs.
Yeah.
So it's kind of new for me, and I would like to thank all my group mates because they support me a lot.
Yeah.
So that's what I get from this.
And that's what I want to say. Everyone is proactive.
Yeah.
Good.
That was
Good word.
I
I
agree.
saw the word on the panel. No. Not active pass. Okay, how about Rose?
Rose.
I don't think this course is a good idea for us. I mean, we can speak, and then we can get to know each other for what because you are, and then we also yes, it's important for the time management because everyone is busy, but no one is too busy to spend time for this one because this one is also can consider as course, right?
Yeah, it's part of the criteria for us to graduate.
Yeah.
So you have to like it or not. You have to be.
Someone.
I think that's all for our last discussion, video 6.
If you guys missed the previous video, go back to my channel and watch
Okay.
it.
So his channel.
That's all from us, group 58 from Lex 2011, Lex Comic Street.
See you
So
guys.
see you in the next legs, hopefully.
Hopefully. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you to our instructor to compliment us. Thank you.